Here's a quick 2 or 3 minute video to show you how to set up the RSS multi-importer plugin. It's really quite simple. You just go under settings. After you've activated it, you'll see it right here in the settings here. Just hit RSS multi-importer. And this is the screen you'll see. And the first thing we're going to do is just add a feed. And let's see, we're going to just do read write blog here. They have a nice feed, and there's the URL, so you just put the feed name there. You can use whatever you want. And then, let's see, we'll just add another feed right now. And I think on this one I'll just do salon.com, and let's see if I have salon. Nope, I don't, but I'll put Reuters instead. So we'll put Reuters in there, and just type in Reuters. R-U-E-T-E-R-S, like that. Yep. And then we just save. And there we have our feeds. And I can just keep adding feed after feed after feed. Now, the next thing that you need to do is go under settings. And you'll see a big red line there that says must choose and then click Save Settings for the plugin to function correctly. This is important. It's no big deal. And so you can just kind of go quickly through these, and if you like what you have, then you don't have to do anything about it. I'm going to just say, look, I want about 3 entries per feed. So I have 2 feeds there, so I'm going to pull out the most recent 3 entries from each of those feeds. And maybe I'll put 20 of them on my page here. I can actually do pagination, but we'll worry about that later. I can open up in a lightbox or in the same window. I like the lightbox concept. And I'll leave some of these other things as is. Now notice here, I'm going to turn off caching. That's by default. That means that every time somebody hits your page, you're going to pull a new feed in. Sometimes if new feeds don't come in like every 15 minutes, there's no reason to have your users always going out and getting new feeds, so we can turn this caching all the way up to a minute or 5 minutes, etc. I'll just leave it off for now and just save the settings. And then all I have to do is just place it on my page. Now, it says put this short code, and I'm just going to grab the short code, which is like right there. Just copy it, and then I'm just going to go to my page. I have an RSS page ready to go here. This is my most recent RSS feeds. A nice thing to do is to try to make sure you have this in HTML, because we're actually putting it in HTML. Get rid of the comma there. And then all I have to do is just update it. And then go view the page. And there we go. And so now we have Reuters and Read Write Web. And some people have noticed that sometimes these things clump together, like Reuters. There's 3 Reuters in a row, and Read Write Web. But that has everything to do with the timing. What the plugin does is it not only looks at the date, but also what time of day that these feeds are coming from. And so we'll just show you an example of like how you might even adjust that. We'll go back to the multi-importer. I'm going to go back to settings here. Notice I had 3 entries per. I might just do, like, let's say, get the last 10. So now I'm going to get a whole lot more. I'm going to do something else interesting too. Notice here I'm going to put in like an excerpt, and once I open up the excerpt, I can do a lot of different things. And I'm going to pull in, let's say, 100 words of each of the excerpts or the little descriptions that comes along with the RSS feed. But by checking this box, I'm going to let my readers determine if they want to see the expert with the Show Hide button. So I just save those, and then I just kind of go back to my website. And now what you see is a whole lot more of these things coming in, and you can see that we've got Read Write Web, then you've got Reuters, etc., and they're just alternating because they're coming in at different times. Now you also see this little pull down, and so this allows your users to just kind of like see, geez, I want to read a little bit more about that. And then if they actually want to see it, since I'm having it open up in a light box, just click on that, and all of a sudden up comes whatever they wanted to see. And so when they close it like that, they're still on your site. So anyway, that's how it works. As you get more experience with this, you can just kind of go back to the dashboard and click on this, and then you can start adding categories. As you add categories, and I'll just do like one category right now. Just going to add a category. We're going to call it, say, technology. Save the setting there. Then when I go back to the RSS feed, you'll see that I'm actually able to take each of these feeds and assign them to a different category. So I can actually have lots of different categories. And then if you read right through here, you say you can actually put the category ID number in as a parameter along with the short code. How do you know what the category is? Just go back over here. It'll give you the short code right there. So if I want to put, say, 3 different categories, and I want to assign the different feeds of different categories, it's really easy. I just assign them to categories, just put the extra little parameter, category equals 1, or I can combine them with a comma, and then the feeds that will show up on that page will only be those feeds that come out of that category, sorted by date, sorted by time, all intermixed. So anyway, this should get you up and running, and if you have any questions, just go to the website, back over here. I'll say attempt to increase the functionality. Let me know if you have any future requests by pointing here, going here. All right, hope you enjoy this.